Live from the nation's capital, it's the Truth Conductor in the house. I do not own the rights to this music. Emerald City from the CD Just What You Need by Brian Simpson. Good Sunday morning, Easter Sunday. Boy, let me tell y'all, I was caught up in this trap too. I haven't always been free. I was caught up in this Jesus died on Friday and Sunday. And in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't 3 days. That's not. If he died on Friday and that ain't 3 days. And there's hey Karen, good morning, how you doing? And that's what we're going around doing. Yeah, I mean, and this is show you how bad this thing Easter Sunday is. Look at you talking about you celebrating Christ has risen, but you also celebrate a rabbit laying chicken eggs. I mean, come on, man. A rabbit don't lay no chicken egg. Oh, that's just fun, but it's against. Why can't you use something that's natural? Why do you have to? And not to mention the fact that this is the first day of the week. Okay, let's not forget about that. According to the calendar, today is the first day of the week. Okay, but man is the second. That's right. Which came first, the chicken or the rabbit? Because listen. Can you imagine, man, if you had a rabbit that laid chicken eggs? How wealthy you would be right about now. I could use some of that money. But anyway, yesterday I honor Saturday as the Sabbath. That's my Sabbath. I don't do no work on Saturday. I don't do nothing on Saturdays. Friday nights, Saturday, I don't do a thing. Okay, that's my Sabbath. And yesterday, well, let me back up. About 3-4 months ago, I saw this building for sale, and I was like, "Wow, man, that's a nice building right there." So yesterday, Spirit of God said, "Why don't you look for a building over on where you end your tours? Since you already funneling people into that area, why don't you go look for your souvenir shop, place where you can put your tour company, and I saw this building. It's the same building I saw a few months ago, but I didn't know the history of the building. I didn't know the building had black history, was a historic black building that started out as a historic black business back in the day. So what I'm going to do is today, I'm going to go jump on the subway and the bus, and I'm gonna go get the information on this building. And tomorrow, I'm gonna call. See, because when I tell you, see, a lot of people don't know Marvin Gaye was from D.C. Duke Ellington was from D.C. Pearl Bailey was from D.C. Dave Chappelle from D.C. Tiffany Haddish from D.C. Wale from D.C. Elgin Baylor from D.C. I mean, we got so much history of Washingtonians that's just dying on the vine, and ain't nobody telling the story. Look at that. AKAs, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, who Kamala Harris is a member of, started at Howard University. Delta Sigma Theta sorority started at Howard University. Omega Psi Phi started at Howard University. Okay, look at all of the history that we got. That's just down. Ain't nobody telling the stories. You know, we've had 7 different mayors since 1975 from home rule up until now. We've had 7 different mayors, all black. Okay, we started out with Walter Washington. Then we went to Marion Barry. Then we went to Sharon Pratt Kelly. Then we went back to Marion Barry. Then we went to Anthony Williams. Then we went to Adrian Fenty. Then Vince Gray. And now we to Miriam Bowser. All their stories are not being told either. BET, Bob Johnson, started right here in Washington, D.C. WOL Radio, Happy Easter. WOL Radio, Kathy Hughes, started right here in Washington, D.C. So we got so much history, man. And nobody's saying, man, DC should have its own museum. So I'm gonna go and see, can I make it happen? That's how I think. You know, and in the museum, you can put your own T-shirt business, your print machines and stuff in the basement, so you can cut out a lot of your printing. You be doing it on your own. You ain't got to pay nobody. Have your own print shop in the basement. You know, so anytime you want something done, you do it yourself. You ain't got to pay nobody. You paying yourself. And see, this is what a lot of people, you know, so a lot of people get on here and be you know, trying to clown me and put me down. But at least I do strive to be independent. I do strive, you know, my ideas that I come up and see. So not only do I do the Black History of DC, okay, I can start my tours from the museum. I can start my tours from there. I can end my tours at the museum because that's where my office is. Okay, so there's so much, man, that you know, and I'd be like, God, why you keep giving me all these ideas, man? Give me some resources to be able to make this stuff happen. You know, it's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that if I had the resources right now, all I got to do is just get one thing off the ground. Everything else, see, a rising tide raise all boats. I don't care what size they are. When a rising tide come in, all boats are gonna raise. Small ones and the big ones, they all gonna raise up. So what you got to do in life, man, is create you a rising tide. So that whatever ideas that you got, that you have created, that tide will raise all of your ideas. And this is what I've been, rather than sitting back, you know, complaining about what's not working. Man, I be out producing. I don't eat as bad as I need money. I don't dismiss my ideas. You know, I don't let not having finances, not having money, make me reject an idea, because the very idea I reject could be the very answer that I'm looking for. See, a lot of times we want God to answer us the way we see it in our mind, how it should happen. I told I for the first time, I actually asked God for $5 million to do some things that I need to do. And I've always asked for a financial blessing from God. I never put a dollar amount on this, but yesterday I asked, Lord, give me a $5 million. I need $5 million to do what I need to do. That's what I need to do. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because it's either gonna be yes or no. It's gonna either be yes or no. So and the only thing that I can do, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, and people say, well, you know, faith without works is dead. It is. But the work ain't physical. See, that's what pastor didn't tell you. That when the Bible say faith without works is dead, they're not talking about physical work. They're talking about mental work. See, when you get on a quest to try to keep your mind positive all day, don't let nothing get on your nerves. That's work. Try to hold on to a positive thought all day. That's work, man. You have to have a strong discipline to be able to, regardless to what circumstance you're facing, to still hold on and believe. That's work. That's what you got to do. And see, and what goes against your working, you're holding on, is lack. See, a lot of people deal differently with lack than everybody can't handle lack. You know, some people crack under the pressure of lack. But it's when you're lacking, it's when you develop your best creativity, man. It's when you lack and still get out and do. That's when you're most creative, when you ain't got. And see, a lot of people don't want to fall back on their creativity because they're unsure, they're insecure about who they are. And believe it or not, most folk are afraid of what other people gonna think. That's what hold them back. Matter of fact, you know, I wanna address this thing because this 2024, Trump is not gonna be able to do all of the things that he's saying he's gonna do. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna do this on. I'm gonna make this a video of its own. I'll be right back. Okay, be right back. And you better come back too. I'll be right back. Hold on.